Take Back the Night, a club at Needham High School, works to raise awareness of sexual assault. On Tuesday, March 22nd, the group held a panel discussion featuring local college activists to educate high school students on sexual assault on college campuses and beyond.
We decided to put this assembly together because sexual assault is present everywhere, and it may be hard to imagine that sexual assault is present in life after high school. But we wanted to put this together just to start the conversation, to have a proactive conversation about sexual assault and domestic violence and what it looks like and how to prevent it and how to be an active bystander. And we just wanted to create a calm, cool environment with cool college students who've been there. So we want to open a discussion rather than a lecture. We had 5 panelists. We had 2 boys and 3 girls, and we had 2 people from LaSalle, 1 from Babson, and 2 from Olin College, and they were great. They're all student activists on their campuses.
I hope that everyone remembers that domestic and sexual violence affects everyone. A lot of the times, especially with males, because I like to particularly focus on male engagement, that it affects everyone, and we have to, as an entire community and population, really stick up for these issues and talk about it so that we can continue to decrease that 1 in 3 statistic.
I think the biggest things are that you have to look out for your friends. You have to be aware that this happens on college campuses and not be afraid to step up and step in if necessary. If someone comes to report to you, it can often be really scary or really intense, and the biggest thing you can do is just say, I believe you, I'm here for you, how can I help? And you don't have to have training to know how to say those things, and it gives a lot of power back to the survivors. And from that point on, you can go find a professional that knows what they're doing, or someone on campus like the panelists we had today that are just really big activists, and we've had a lot of training around it.
I loved the panelists. They were so funny, they were so open to telling jokes, and I feel like the tension was just broken, and this conversation is now open in our school.
I think the students took it very well. There was a little bit of humor, which is great, because typically the topic can get a little iffy, but it went really well. Actually, when I stepped outside the room, a male student went up to me that actually just got accepted to LaSalle and told me that I was an inspiration and thanked me for coming, which is very, very impactful. And I think that the students, they liked it. There weren't that many texters, and I just got to see everyone engaged and more questions that didn't even get to get answered, which really shows that they're engaged in the issue.
We had a parents panel similar to this one last night. We had just a parent assembly just so parents and kids are on the same page. And we were a little disappointed with the turnout because, every student is either going off to college or every student is leaving this high school at some point. So we really wanted a lot of parents to be there. Unfortunately, there wasn't. However, we did affect one person and help one person and change one person. There was a woman there who talked to us after. She told us that she was really thankful that we had this assembly because she was not a parent. She has no kids affiliated with Needham High School. None of her kids go here, but she has a daughter. She just heard about the assembly and wanted to come because she has a daughter who went to Columbia University, and she was coming back from class, and she was in the science building, and she was in the elevator. It was late at night, but she got on the elevator to go home, and there was another girl in the elevator. She's like, the daughter thought, I'm safe, there's another girl in here. Once the elevator doors closed, the other girl in the elevator sexually assaulted this woman's daughter. The assaulter was on crack, sexually assaulted her. Her college experience was really altered because of that, and it was really difficult for that daughter. And she came to our assembly to learn how to talk to her survivor, and we helped her. We Take Back the Night is an outlet, a provider for anyone who needs us to talk to them. And we want to be a presence in the community teaching about sexual assault. And even at universities like Columbia, at Harvard, this is an issue. And we just want parents to be aware and be able to have the conversation with their kids. So we're just really happy that we were able to help someone, and that both panels, both nights, the parent assembly and the student assembly, worked out really well, and the conversation is now open in my community.